Hello and welcome to the Change Awards 2024 Shortlist Ceremony. Hello and welcome. My name is Jeffrey Grace. It's my great pleasure, privilege and job to act as your virtual compere at the Shortlist Ceremony. You know, I was at the first Change Awards and I've only just barely recovered and just come down. It was such an event. And yet here we are, ready to go all over again, getting ready for next month on the 25th. What a fantastic event it's going to be. Well, normally at this point, I come up with a list of instructions about turning off your phone, about knowing where the fire escape is, about knowing where the toilets are. But the chances are you already know all those things, at least you should do. So I'm not going to bother with any of them. Suffice to say, we've got a lot to get through tonight. The shortlist ceremony is going to happen. It's all live on Zoom, so you know how that can go. Brilliantly, of course, every single time. So we're going to push straight on with it. Now, I'd love to say that I am the inventor of the Change Award. I'd love to be able to say that, but I can't say it because it wasn't me. I'm not smart enough, clever enough, and I don't know enough about change, but there is someone who does, and she's waiting right in the wings. So I want you, wherever you are, if you're on screen or visible, just to wave, clap, cheer, enthrall, encourage, and please welcome to the virtual floor, the founder of the Change Awards, Margo Waldorf.
Oh, sorry, it's taken a while because I have not realized that I need to unmute and also start the video, but everybody, thank you so much for coming today. My name is Margo, and I'm the founder of the Change Awards. And I'm genuinely very much thrilled to welcome you tonight to that shortlist reveal for the Change Awards 2024. It's been an exciting journey for us this year. We have opened globally. And we've also opened the doors to companies and organizations to participate. It's not only about individuals anymore. However, let's remember that the Change Awards is not about us. The Change Awards is actually about you. And it's about the contribution that you are making to change, contribution that you are making to shape change, shape the change management profession, and most importantly, the contribution you are making in driving the innovation forward. So today we will unveil or unravel the select few that have made it to the Change Awards 2024 shortlist. But before we dive in, I would like to acknowledge that there is a select few without whom the Change Awards wouldn't really be happening. And that select few is essentially a list of our fantastic supporters. So I would like to acknowledge all of the organizations that support us, friends of the Change Awards that support us, and most importantly also the judging committee that stands to support us every single time. So let's enjoy this brief yet hopefully very exciting event together. And now I hand you back over to lovely Jeff.
Thank you. I don't know if I'm visible. Thank you for that, Margo. Thank you for that, Margo. Thank you. And yes, and thank you for that great welcome to this event, this epic shortlist ceremony. Of course, you know, we're building up to the big one next month. Now, judging is critical and analysis is critical in the Change Awards. It's something that, you know, it's done with professionals, and we have got a great team this year, and we do have a brand new head judge. So once again, wherever you are, clap, wave, cheer, put your thumbs up to the screen and give a welcome to our head judge, Richard Smith.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm hoping that you can hear me at least, if not see me. It's not entirely clear who's controlling the buttons on here, but it's really good to be here tonight. As Jeff said, my name is Richard Smith. I've been privileged to be invited to act as head judge for the Change Awards this year. In that role, I've got a number of responsibilities. In particular, life is not straightforward. In particular, I have to make sure there's a good range of judges with a big variety of experience and help them to agree appropriate criteria to judge each category. I need to support the judges in making the best decisions they can on the available information and to review with the teams the shortlist and award decisions that they make. And of course, where there are conflicts of interest, to help the judging teams decide how best to deal with those. Before saying any more, I need to give a shout out to the judging teams. They are all volunteers, and between them, they have handled something just short of 150 applications this year, and that's a lot of reading. So I'd really appreciate it if we can see on the screen the judges who are going to be, who have done the judging for this year's award. Melanie and Thomas and Vicky, thank you so much for your work on this. And the next group is David and Damien and Ehab. Again, much appreciated the diligence and hard work that you've all put in. Mark and Beth and Annie, also lots of hard work, very busy time for them in their private lives, their work lives, and still finding time to volunteer. And finally, but not least, Ashley, Joe, Emma, thank you so much for all you've done to read, to think about, to debate these awards. Great work. Thank you so much. I want to say some fairly brief things as head judge about judging, and I want to say some things about winning in these awards. And the first thing I want to say about judging is that it is difficult. There's a very well-known saying that's been around since something like the 15th century. Shakespeare picked it up and said, comparisons are odorous. In other words, they stink. We've handled almost 150 case studies, as I've said, in this year's Change Awards, and amongst them there are many absolutely outstanding examples of excellence in change management. I know that because I've read them. But when comparing the challenges of, let's say, a change initiative in a small financial organization that has meant deep cultural shifts with, I don't know, a global technical rollout affecting the ways of working of thousands of people across the globe, there are not going to be any perfect right answers to which is the most deserving of an award. The criteria against which the applications for each different category would be assessed were constructed by the teams of judges for each category. These judges came from a variety of backgrounds, so that we have academic backgrounds and practitioner backgrounds and consulting backgrounds, different perspectives on the applications. And they constructed the criteria before they saw any of the applications, so they were not influenced by the particulars of what would come across their desks. Every application has been reviewed by the three judges typically for their category, privately, and then discussed amongst the team to agree the shortlist that best reflected their joint views. In lots of cases, the judges found that they were absolutely in agreement, and that was straightforward. I understand from the judges that there were also occasions where there were robust conversations debating the merits of different applications to come up with the best available shortlist. And I also want to acknowledge that trying to digest a piece of work that you have put heart and soul into in the course of 800 or 1,000 words is very difficult. But for practical reasons, we have to put some limits on that. There were also a couple of occasions where, despite the fact that the applications were anonymous, the judges recognized an organization or a person and felt they had ties to those people And in those cases, they discussed it with me and recused themselves from any comment on those applications. So the judging is difficult, but we've done our very best together as a judging committee to make sure that the process has been as robust and as equitable as we could make it. That's judging. I wanted to say something too about winning. These are change management awards, and they're designed to promote the profession of change management. They exist to highlight excellent examples of change initiatives and the brilliant people who've helped them succeed. All the case studies submitted, all the awards applied for, the nominations made, have been a real privilege to read. All of them highlight excellent aspects of professional change management, and that really means that all of them, every case study, every application, every nominee, is a winner in terms of the purpose of these awards. However, they are awards, and in each category, ultimately, there will be a single award made. But it's an award that I need to say has been selected from amongst a host of people who are true winners. As I said earlier, there's no single right answer as to who should receive an award, but the job of the judges is to make a judgment. The clue is in the title. In a few moments, we'll be announcing shortlists for the individual award categories. And of course, these will bring delight to some and disappointment to others. We do understand that. But as head judge, I want to say that everyone who had the confidence and the courage to apply, whether or not you were shortlisted, should be immensely and rightly proud of the work you've submitted to this. Now, before we get to the sponsors and the shortlists, I need to say just a few words about the company awards. And I think there are some things going to come up on the screen to prompt this. It's not surprising there are many more individuals in change management than companies that have put themselves forward for awards. There are fewer company applications than individual ones. The applications have been of amazing variety and of great quality. What we have decided this year is that for the company applications, we will not announce shortlists. The awards for the company categories will be announced at the ceremony on the 25th of April, and that is the time when we can acknowledge the award for each category. I repeat what I've said, that every application from companies, just as much as from individuals, on some level is deserving of award. We can't award that many. Okay, it's now time for me to hand over to the sponsors of the various categories so that they can announce the shortlists for each of the individual categories.
My life. Thank you. Thank you for that, Richard. Thank you for that, Richard. Yes, we will now move on to the short list. Thank you for that. For the benefit of anyone who is giving these awards, we will prompt the slides here. We've got a member of the team doing about maybe 6 people's jobs at once. So we will link through, we will get them in order. But if there's a little bit of a delay, then just bear with us, but it will be happening. So our first shortlist award tonight is Best Capability Builder, and that will be sponsored by Carpa Omnia Training. And would you please welcome to give that shortlist Sarah Hills.
Hello, I am ecstatic to be here, and can I just say 150 applications is absolutely brilliant. So to be shortlisted, wow, that's just, credit to all of you. So I'm very, very excited to say that the shortlist for Best Capability Builder with the public sector, we have Jooli Atkins, Melanie Charlton, and Melissa Nash. So well done to you three. And within the private sector, we have Lucia Ivanova, Sharon Miecinski, and Dalia Potrus. So again, absolutely fantastic to be nominated, and I cannot wait to see you at the award ceremony and raise a glass to all of you. So best of luck.
Thank you for that, Sarah. Thank you for that. We now move on to our next category, which is the shortlist for Best Change Coast, once again sponsored by Covia. And would you please welcome to announce this award, Phillip Feingold.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Jeffrey. I have the pleasure of announcing the shortlist for Best Change Awards. And the coach in particular, in no particular order, we have Julia Caplan. Well done, Julia. Esther Goldsworthy. And Jess Tayel. So Best Change Coach, shortlist. Very well done to you all. Best of luck. I look forward to seeing you on the 25th.
Thank you for that, Phillip. Hang on, and there we are. Thank you for that, Phillip. Now you can see and hear me. The next category is for Best Change Influencer. This again is sponsored by Covia. And would you please welcome to the virtual platform to give this a shortlist, Kieran Stevens.
Hi everyone, super excited to be here. This is super exciting. I've got 6 people to shortlist here across public and private sector. So we'll kick off with the public sector first. I've got Jane Berezynskyj, Susan Lovell, and Vicky Parry. Well done to the 3 of you. And for the private sector, I've got Ali Juma, Isolde Kanikani, and Robin Ridgley. Well done, everyone. Super excited to see you on the 25th and can't wait to raise a glass.
Yes, and thank you for that, Kieran. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on the 25th. Good to meet up again. Bravo. Pushing on, we now move on to the Best Independent Consultant, which is sponsored once again by Covia. And to announce the shortlist, would you please welcome Tammy Washorn.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So the shortlist for the Best Independent Ninja Consultant is Phillip Feingold, Juliet Hubert, and Sohil Kara. Well done.
I'll mute myself. Thank you for that, Tammy. We are plowing through these. Next is Future Inspiration, and this is sponsored by the Association of Change Management Professionals. And to announce the shortlist, would you please welcome Andrea Jones.
Hi, thank you very much. I'm so excited to sponsor the Future Inspiration Awards on behalf of the ACMP UK chapter and also ACMP Global. Again, this is divided into 2 sectors. We have public and we have private. So for the public, we'd like to nominate Gerad Collingwood, Jane Hunter, and Sarah Morrison. And in the private sector, we have Rose Jacobson, Brogan Scott, and Daniel M. Summers. And I'm so excited to meet you guys on the 25th, and I look forward to finding out more about your journey and how you can shine as future inspiration in the change management profession.
Thank you for that, Andrea. Thank you for that. The next award is for large-scale transformation. That is sponsored by Covia. And to announce the shortlist, would you please welcome to the virtual platform, Gaynor Ratcliffe.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Hi, everybody. I have the absolute honour of being able to announce the shortlist of candidates in this category today. So firstly, many congratulations to everybody that's been nominated and to those whose names I'm going to now read out, again, across public and private sector. So please join me in congratulating the following. In public sector, we have Claire Crompton, Leslie Mackay, and Natalie O'Sullivan. Congratulations to you three. And in the private sector, we have Jag Jahal, Rochelle McCosker, and Katrina Toner Johnson. I look forward to seeing you on the 25th of April. Congratulations on your shortlisting. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaynor. Thank you for that. Thank you, Gaynor. Thank you for that. Right, so we're now going to move on to our next award, which is Technology Implementation. This is sponsored again by Covia. And would you please welcome to the virtual platform, Karen Gregson.
Hi, everybody. I'm not sure whether you can see me. The camera doesn't seem to be working.
You look great. In front of a statue. In front of Abraham Lincoln. I've been there.
Well, that's brilliant.
Yep.
Okay, so really great to see that the change awards are going from strength to strength. Basically, I'd like to give the shortlist for the Technology Implementation Awards, and that is for Stephanie Chandler, Sarah Newitt, and Ravina Coley. So look forward to seeing you all on the 25th.
Thank you for that, Karen. Bravo! I've been to the Lincoln Memorial. It's a wonderful place. Watch it in DC. The best change sponsor is our next award, sponsored by Covia. And would you please welcome to the virtual floor? I like that phrase, don't I? The virtual floor, cyberspace, Thomas Podenfong.
Thank you very much. And first of all, I'll be very proud to be sponsoring this award, and just want to congratulate all the applicants, because we had so many great applications, but we have to make a tough decision. So the three nominees that we have selected for the best change sponsors are Sarah Churchman, Christina Durham, and Angela Lewis. And I just want to congratulate you all for being shortlisted, and we're really looking forward to see you on the 25th and hear more about your change journey. Over to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. It'll be good to see you again. Catch you up from last time.
Exactly.
Now, we move on to the Lifetime Award. And this has been sponsored by Margo Waldorf. So would you please welcome to give the Lifetime Award, Margo Waldorf.
This is a little bit embarrassing because I actually don't know these names by heart. So kindly, if you could present them on the screen first so I can read them out loud, that'll be fantastic. Thank you so much. So the first shortlist name is April Callis Bridgemeyer. I genuinely hope I read it correctly. Deborah Fakins. And the third name is Ron Lehman. So we've got April, Deborah, and Ron. Congratulations to you all.
And congratulations to you, Margo, because I believe that is the conclusion of our shortlist this evening. So I don't think, I just was going to ask you, rather than leave, just to say to you, how would, just your quick close of the meeting, how you want to end, what you want to say, and obviously you want to refer to the sponsors. So rather than leave the screen and come back, straight back on with you, Margo.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Really, I'll be honest with you. We have, I think, calculated about 45 minutes for this call. It went very swiftly and quickly. So thank you every single one of you for reading things so quickly, and for people behind the screen on the Zoom side, Anna and Jeff, for making it all happen. It's fantastic. Well, look, I mean, like I mentioned at the very beginning, Change Awards is not going to exist if you guys are not going to help us with it a little bit. And we're very glad that we have, amazing support from our sponsors, the In-Group, SysDoc, and BAE Systems. Thank you also to every single one of the category sponsors, the Carperomia, Sarah, ACMP, and Kovia Thomas. Asahi and Association of Project Management as well, and last but not least, Change Ninja, our secret weapon. And they say it like that because there is a secret thing with Change Ninja, which is going to happen at the actual awards ceremony. So now going back to the awards ceremony, I believe there is one more slide in this deck, which actually just talks about the awards ceremony. So I would like to welcome you all at this event on the 25th of April. We have introduced, especially for you guys, we have introduced this 48-hour code, which is now displayed on the screen. So if you paste this code, you will get a significant discount of the price of the ticket. Like I said, it only works for 48 hours, starting from Thursday, the 28th of March, so from today. And that's it from me. I genuinely wanted to say that it's been a fantastic journey. It hasn't been easy on our side, and I suspect that it wasn't also easy judging those awards, because I've also read quite a lot of them actually, and I have no idea how the judges did that. It's fantastic. It's just such a fantastic work they've done. Again, congratulations to you all that have been shortlisted, and I look forward to see you all at the Change Awards ceremony on the 25th of April.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you so much for that, Margaret. I am so looking forward to seeing everyone there. As I said at the start, I've only just recovered and come down from the energy of the last one. It was phenomenal. And of course, this year it's going to be even bigger and brighter. And anyone who's ever been to the Drapers Hall, you must see this venue. I've worked and been in venues all over this earth. And I kid you not, the Drapers Hall is one that will stay in your mind. It's a phenomenal place. The best thing, of course, is the energy in the room. As somebody who's new to this organisation and this phenomenon, the energy that you have as changers and people working in this industry is really quite unique, and you've got to be part of that. So I feel blessed to be part of it. It's great to be working with you all, and I'm just going to bring to close then our shortlist ceremony. This has been the shortlist ceremony for the Change Awards 2024. I thank you.
Thank you very much.